20-odd thousand here for the Leicester game, but the games were very close together in the same place. You can understand with the locals that they would want club, and it's a new culture, a culture that he will have to design alongside Trent Alexander-Arnold, because when leaders go, and John Aldridge pointed it out before the game, this probably hasn't happened since the late part of the 80s, where somebody like Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush retire. How do you go again as a group of players?
Well, I think
terrific inside the National Stadium, and we're underway. Ball quicker. That's exactly what they did there. Was that
from Liverpool's point of view? He does that well.
10 months as Liverpool rain down the left-hand side as Salah opens up a lot of space for himself. He doesn't need him though. Cody Gakpo in the number 9 position, back amongst the goals. He had a trail of defenders in his wake that he didn't need any assistance from Salah. And inside the first 2 minutes, Liverpool have a very early lead.
Well, it's a blistering start from Liverpool, blistering start from Cody Gakpo. He did have the option to try and square it. I thought that was probably the better option. But when you hit the ball like...
An early leveller, Liverpool could be away. To find him, he can. Salah all on his own for the moment. And it was a good block in the end from Kim Min-jae. And Bayern Munich just survive what would have been a nightmare opening 5 minutes there. Skills from Curtis Jones, but just caught out. And Gnabry, Liverpool team, hunger about how they defend perhaps here, as Curtis just can't evade the forward run of Bayern Munich, and anywhere would do in the end for Virgil van Dijk, who seemed pretty happy to get the ball away from Musiala there at the expense of a Bayern Munich the other though, and it's Kimmich turning provider, Gnabry. But how can they defend this set play, Liverpool? Again the same corner, all on his own against the post. Second opportunity there for Pavard that he puts over the top of the crossbar. They wanted to flag Liverpool, but they survive a scare.
Well, how's he missed? We saw this corner against Leicester and
enjoying a little spell. It was a heavy touch though, and Curtis Jones did really well to buy the foul. Retro from last season as Trent makes the march forward, but had to stop the run of Bayern Munich, who were building a bit of momentum there. Sane finds a bit of room for himself. Still in possession. Good touch from Gnabry. And they're in here with Davis, perhaps. Good foot in from Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool having to dig deep here.
Yeah, they've responded pretty well, haven't they?
Slightly out of shape here. Gnabry with there could be a breakaway here. Diogo Jota looking for the pace of Mo Salah as he just toe-poked it in his direction. Davis will take the opportunity there by the nudge of Mo Salah to take a free kick and not have to sprint after him.
Well, I was just making reference just before the pace of...
Out of that 4-box midfield. Of course, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold today, and this is where the attack comes again from Gnabry, who is not going to beat Alisson from that kind of distance. Serious job on here from the corner. Into that front post, and it's Virgil van Dijk who puts the cap on the armband from this week. They've worked ever so hard on these set plays this summer. He wants them to become that team that are unstoppable at set plays, Jurgen Klopp. He had 2 to pick from as Joel Matip, and the big skipper comes in and he elongates that Liverpool lead. You don't get the replay, but Gary will tell you why it was so special.
Oh, here it is. It's a lovely little ball.
It was a goal at the time in which they needed it, wasn't it? Bayern Munich really building up a bit of a head of steam in Liverpool's final third. They perhaps got lucky with that Pavard header from the set play. Musiala. Gnabry,
he's multi-talented, like the fella. I think he can play either or. But
the top there for Gnabry, it was a really smart one as well, and so was the finish. Liverpool looked for the flag for the moment, but the direct ball from Kim Min-jae caught Liverpool out in the position that Bayern Munich have found most fruitful so far today. And their brightest spark, Serge Gnabry, has put Bayern Munich back in the game again. Bayern Munich are on their bike again here. Stopped in the left back, but it turned into a foot race. Was that a foul on Cody Gakpo? It was. Liverpool free kick.
Well, as soon as a defender you let the ball bounce, you're always going to be in trouble. Just here.
Towards Cody Gakpo, coming back to help out with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Managed to find a route through. And it was Joel Matip who got it clear, but it will go in Liverpool. Bayern Munich was the eventual destination. Again, the left-hand side of Bayern Munich, most fruit being born here, and Gnabry has loads of time and loads of space to pick out the man at the back post, Sane, who levels the game up here, and it was just a bit too easy for Bayern Munich there. And just prior to the break, Liverpool with a few more questions to answer at the half-time interval from Jurgen Klopp than perhaps they had after racing into that early. With the counter-press of Bayern Munich, and danger again here, this time from the youngster Matthias. On it back eventually, despite the good feet of Bayern Munich and Jota, who had a route.
They won't be taking any chances.
No. Well, the referee will take that opportunity sensibly to draw a sheer, and we'll see how those changes. A slight push in the back there, and Koeman involved again in the opening exchanges of this second half and forces another corner. Also been a change in goal for Diaz forward to Darwin Núñez, who is adjudged to have fouled Liverpool's big number 9 there. Upamecano bench is quite long as well, and it's Robertson's ball in, looking for Núñez, and Núñez, as he to be the focus now, who finds some graft of Szoboszlai. Musiala trying to find a way, and that's a great touch from Koeman again here. Run is from smart play this from Liverpool. Szoboszlai's shot just couldn't get enough heat onto it. Play goes on. Kimmich with the shot on. Fortunate spin, but Trent Alexander-Arnold was looking for Virgil van Dijk and just sold him short. And he has to concede the corner. Kimmich again over the set play, this time close. Bayern Munich just in behind, but the flag did come up eventually against Matthias Tell. Yeah, Szoboszlai joining in as well. Núñez the other side of the defender. Again, the flag didn't come up, but just ran out of pitch in the air to rain forward. Bodies in the box, cleared by Virgil van Dijk, and then by Dominik Szoboszlai, who back four. He's looking for Núñez when he looked as though he might have got. It's a lovely ball from Tsimikas looking for Mo Salah. Run is also from Harvey Elliott. Smart feet from Diaz. What a finish! Really deserving of that goal, Luis Diaz, for the amount of running and endeavour he's put in since he's come on the pitch. We saw it in Germany. We're seeing it again here in Singapore. The end product is improving week by week and game by game. Luis Diaz gives Liverpool the lead.
Well, it's brilliant because he starts to move off with that diagonal there.
Playing at left back, just slot that midfield position. It's a quick play from Bayern Munich, and it again was a shot on the goal of Alisson Becker from Gravenberg to turn the defender, and he's away into the natural habitat that he loves best. He's beat the fullback. What's the decision like here? Bobby Clark, almost under the arms of the Bayern Munich goalkeeper Sven Ulrich. Little sighter there of what was game. Just a little tug back there from Bobby Clark. And a set play opportunity now. Under 19s for them, the youngster on the ball now. Set play and a free header as well coming in. And the header from De Ligt finished off via the push out from the goalkeeper Alisson Becker. And it's Josip Stanisic, the young defender, who scored the winner in their friendly at the weekend, the Croatian. And it's a bit of a horror show really from a defensive point. Back is equal to it. He's in again here. Darwin Núñez can't find McConnell. McConnell helps his teammate out by winning the ball back, and it needed that challenge from McConnell. It's a ping from Harvey Elliott on his left foot, looking for Joe Gomez. Might have to go on his own. Gomez couldn't find Núñez, and Bayern Munich just managed to get it clear. We are a couple of minutes away from penalties to settle this. Bayern Munich, it's a clever ball around the corner as well. Time to time. You don't want to be facing Ben Doak in the closing stages of any game. Of options here, Ben Doak, can he find one of them? Darwin Núñez just drilled at him a bit too much force on the ball in the end, and he can't do anything with it. It goes out high. You're delaying that work call another 4 minutes just in case there might be something else to talk about here. What an effort on goal that was! That will settle the game in the end from a Bayern Munich point of view. Franz Kratzig, the youngster, wasn't even on the squad sheet in the lead up to this tour. and he can't quite believe that he's managed to win the game for his team in the closing stages probably of this game. A real pot shot on his left foot. In Coman fancies an effort himself, pushed away by Alisson Becker. Ball into the box, looking for this opportunity now, and another save from Alisson Becker. This time from Missouri.
Well, it's a fitting end to this game, really, which has been end to end and
full minute in these closing stages, and that's it. Bayern Munich with the spoils in the end from what was a thoroughly entertaining game. Liverpool opened their scoring after 2 minutes when Cody Gakpo rained away after linking brilliantly with Jota. Virgil van Dijk just made that lead a bit heavier with a second goal, a header from a set play.